Podcast 14, Week 16. Welcome to the podcast, Your Pregnancy Week by Week. This podcast covers the 40 weeks of pregnancy in 38 segments and is based on the book Your Pregnancy Week by Week by Dr. Glade Curtis, MD, and me, Judith Schuler, MS. The information in our books and podcasts is a general informative guide about pregnancy. None of the information we provide is intended to replace, countermand, or conflict with the advice given to you by your own doctor. Always follow his or her advice. Use the information you learn here as a starting place in your dialogue to help you put your pregnancy concerns, questions, or interests into words. The goal of every pregnancy is a healthy mom and a healthy baby. To that end, our podcasts cover many topics. In each weekly podcast, we'll highlight information contained in the same weekly discussion in our book. We suggest you read each weekly chapter to learn further information, such as how baby is growing and changing and how you're growing and changing too. Our book also contains illustrations of changes in baby or you, advice for dads, charts, lists, boxes, an exercise for every week, a comprehensive glossary, hints, tips, snippets, and blurbs we just can't reproduce in a podcast. So let's get started on this week's discussion. We're going to look at week 16. You may be able to feel your baby move around this time. Many women describe the feeling as a gas bubble or fluttering. You may notice it for a few days, then realize you're feeling baby move inside of you. It's an incredible feeling. You may have heard about the triple screen test. The test is recommended for all pregnant women and strongly recommended for some women. The test checks your blood and adds many factors. Test results can help your doctor determine if baby may be at higher risk for certain birth defects. Sometimes the test says there's a problem when there really isn't one. A wrong due date can alter test results because hormone levels will be off. Carrying more than one baby can also cause inaccurate results. If you have an abnormal result, ultrasound and amniocentesis may be recommended. Amniocentesis is one of the few tests we have that actually diagnoses a problem in baby. The test is often performed between 16 and 18 weeks of pregnancy. Amniotic fluid removed from the uterus is tested and can identify about 40 fetal abnormalities. The test may be used in late pregnancy also to check for fetal lung maturity. During the test, bleeding from baby to mom can occur, which can be a problem for an Rh-negative woman. If you're Rh-negative and have amniocentesis, you should receive RhoGAM after the test to prevent isoimmunization. We'll talk about this more in a few minutes. What do they say now? 40 is the new 30? Sure seems to be that way with pregnancy. Today, more women are getting pregnant in their 30s or 40s. If you waited to start a family, you're not alone. Close to 15% of new mothers are now 35 or older, and statistics show half of all pregnant women are over age 30. Today, many experts gauge pregnancy risk by a pregnant woman's health, not her age. An older woman in good physical condition may go through pregnancy as easily as a woman 15 to 20 years younger. When you're older and pregnant, your doctor may see you more often or you may have more tests. You may be advised to have amniocentesis or chorionic villus sampling. When you're older, you may gain more weight and have stretch marks and saggy breasts. Pay attention to your nutrition, exercise, and rest. Each can help you a great deal. We know labor and delivery for an older woman may be different. Labor may last longer. Older women also have a higher rate of cesarean deliveries. After baby's birth, your uterus may not contract as quickly. Postpartum bleeding may last longer and be heavier. One of the main nutritional goals in pregnancy is to have nutrients available for use by the growing fetus. Eating every few hours helps you reach that goal. But to do this, your meals have to be smaller. Make a meal plan so you can eat smaller, nutritious meals 5 or 6 times a day. It might help to talk with a nutritionist. Do you think about the environment and look for ways to be greener? This can range from being selective about the products you use to how you treat your body. How can you be greener? Well, you can start out by choosing green personal products like cosmetics, lotions, and soaps. Cleaning products, laundry detergents, and other household products can also be green. But be sure they're safe to use during pregnancy. Not all green products are. Eat organic foods some of the time or grow your own vegetables when you can. When possible, walk instead of driving. Make recycling a part of your life. Donate or sell items you don't need. A good way to be sure you're getting your 100+ ounces of fluid every day is to buy a water bottle for your personal use. You'll see how much you're drinking while saving the planet from more plastic water bottles. Many products are available that are free of chemicals, including crib mattresses and crib bedding. Ask friends to give you a green shower. Register for eco-friendly products. Remember, if it's not good for you, it's probably not good for baby. Have you heard about Rh positive and Rh negative blood? This can be a complicated topic, so settle back and I'll try to make it as simple as I possibly can. You're born with either Rh positive or Rh negative blood. If you have the Rh factor in your blood, you're Rh positive. Most people are. If you're Rh positive, you don't need to worry about any of this and can skip this discussion. If you don't have the Rh factor, you're Rh negative, which can affect pregnancy. If you're Rh negative, your baby could be Rh positive or Rh negative, and that's where the problem lies. You and baby don't share blood systems, but in some situations, blood can pass between mom and baby. If it does, a mom-to-be's body may react as if she is allergic to her baby's blood. This is called Rh sensitization or isoimmunization. When this happens, mom makes antibodies that can cross the placenta and attack the baby. These antibodies can break down a baby's red blood cells, which results in anemia in the baby, and it can be very serious. With the first baby, if mom and baby's blood mix, baby may be born before problems occur, but those antibodies stay in the woman's blood. In a next pregnancy, those antibodies could cross the placenta and attack that baby's red blood cells, resulting in anemia in that fetus. A blood test can determine if you're Rh sensitized. If your doctor suspects a problem, other tests can be done. If baby has a problem, blood transfusions can be given to it as early as 18 weeks of pregnancy. If you don't have antibodies, you're not sensitized. This is a good thing. If you aren't sensitized, treatment is available to keep you from getting sensitized. It's called RhoGAM, and it's given as a shot. If you're unsensitized, your doctor will probably suggest you receive RhoGAM around the 28th week of pregnancy. You're more likely to be exposed to baby's blood during the last 3 months of pregnancy and at delivery. If you go beyond your due date, your doctor may suggest another dose. After delivery, you may be given another dose of RhoGAM if baby is Rh positive. Remember, our podcasts give you the highlights of what may be happening in any given week. Check our book, Your Pregnancy Week by Week, for more detailed information. You may also want to check out our book for partners, Your Pregnancy for the Father-to-Be. It covers pregnancy from a man's point of view and provides lots of valuable information a man may find very useful. If you want to find out more about our podcast, visit our website, yourpregnancyweekbyweek.com. If you're looking for something specific, check out the podcast topics list. It details topics covered in each podcast, so you can listen to a particular podcast or read a certain chapter week if you want more information, or if you want to check out something you missed or a topic we haven't covered yet.